Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Comic Book Burrito, where the only thing louder than our love for superheroes is Black Canary's sonic scream. My name's Darian.
My name's Landon.
And today we have a plethora of stuff for you. We got Marvel, we have DC, we got games, you name it. We got it. Let's talk. Landon, it's been a few weeks. How you been doing?
Yeah, it has. I've been doing all right. Just got a platinum on Lego Batman 3 last night, so that was great.
Mm.
Hey, that's pretty it. That's pretty much it. Not much, not much at all. Honestly, pretty boring week. Oh, you know what? I did do something else. I watched Batman Year One. It was awesome.
Nice. I bet the movie's better than the comic.
It's pretty much almost the same. But anyways, how is your week been?
It's been pretty good.
Okay.
We all had a surprise this past Thursday that I thought
More spoilers.
No. Yes, but where we saw a certain Matt Reeves created character. Not Matt Reeves didn't create the character, but his version of the character, and a deleted scene from the Batman, which we will talk about later in depth. But yeah, well, it's a decent amount of stuff. We did get a trailer, but maybe I think it was it last week or week after? Right before?
It was last week.
Okay, well, we got a trailer for an MCU show.
Mm-hmm.
It's coming out on June 6th, I want to say.
Mm-hmm.
Miss Marvel. Now, if you have listened to the show previously, we've kind of not been that excited for the show. And because the character to us isn't all that interesting. I know to some people, there are some big fans out there. But we aren't one of those. I'm not gonna act like I'm a super fan. Mm-hmm.
And I respect the character, if that makes sense. Yeah.
And so they released a small little teaser trailer. And so we're gonna talk about it. So here we go.
Where do we begin? Where do we begin?
Okay, so this trailer. Let me break out.
Look at the Weekend song now.
Yeah, I got stuck in my head though after listening to that. I really don't know what to say about this show. I mean, from what it looks like, okay, it looks like your classic superhero origin story type thing. You got this kid. And they somehow come across these powers. Now they got to learn how to use the powers. And then the villains come in and they're like, oh, I got to stop these villains, but I'm just a kid. How am I going to do this? And then they figure it out by the end and they're a hero.
Yeah. Classic origin. Yeah.
Well, it's like semi-classic. A lot of stuff happens like that.
Yeah, it's fine. We'll go semi-classic.
Semi-classic. But, I mean, I'm trying to pick apart the trailer in my head to remember certain things. It shows a lot of her. At the beginning, it's very high school like. I mean, she is in high school, so I mean, I assume it would be.
Yeah. Mm.
There's your typical girl, like older, like I guess upperclassman in the school who is bullying her for like Avengers and all that.
Yeah.
And, you got the guy that she likes, I assume. I mean, that's the way it seemed.
Yeah.
But
yeah, she has dreamy eyes for him. But it doesn't make sense of why. I understand this world, it's like, oh, you like superheroes, nerd. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But in that world, I mean,
like they literally
exist. So I mean, it's I don't think it would be
unless I'm making fun of her because she's just wearing superhero like merch. Like, oh, you so lame. You're wearing them on your shirt.
I don't think that's lame. I don't know, dude. If
we don't, but she probably.
I mean, if Iron Man existed, bro, I'd wear an Iron Man shirt every day. I mean, holy crap. I mean, it's like real. He's like, thank you for saving us. But, whatever. Continue. Yep. We'll let it slide.
And see, like we said, we weren't looking forward to this show that much. I can say I still don't really look forward to it. We're gonna review it for you guys, just for you guys. So you're welcome. But I don't know. This trailer just like I'm still super, super mixed on the show. I'm like, it doesn't look good. But like it could turn out to be good. But I don't know how. Because there were some shots that look pretty cool. And I do want to talk about her powers.
Yeah.
So
I do. I don't want to talk about.
Let me talk. So we saw in like a little snippets that we'd seen about a year ago, probably from Miss Marvel, that showed her. She had different powers. They were more like cosmic, crystal-like powers, and everyone didn't like that. And then we heard that they were doing reshoots to change her powers, and it seems like they did do that to an extent. They kept the like crystal cosmic type powers, but they also like blended it with her embiggening powers. And so now it's like this, she's got like a new, I guess it makes her character a little more interesting and also different. I know why they did it. It was to make it different from Mr. Fantastic when he shows up. But like, I don't know. And a lot of people are talking about on social media that even if they did do the embiggening thing, it would have been like they can't do stretching that good in live action because it looks very like uncomfortable.
No.
Which I guess is the point, but people are saying
I don't care what they think.
Well, but she still has the same powers she normally has, just they look different. And she's got something else as well. So she's a little bit more interesting.
No. Her powers suck in the show. I'm gonna say it right now.
How do you know? You haven't seen them in action. You saw like one scene. And she embiggened her fist and punched a dude at the end of the trailer.
Yeah, no. I'm not sold. I don't care.
Yeah, and then you're gonna watch it and you're like, man, this is awesome.
No, I'm not. No, I am not. And I am not.
How much do you guys want to bet? Tell us on our social medias. Dude, how much Landon will like Miss Marvel.
I will bet my position on the show. That's how serious I am.
I'll see. I think you're going to like it. But Inhumans are supposed to be showing up at some point in the show, according to rumors that we had talked about a few weeks ago. Because episode 2 is called Lock and Jaws, which, I mean, come on. Like, that can't be anything but Lockjaw. She's an Inhuman. She has connections to the Inhumans anyway. And if the rumor is they're going to be in it, and then turns out that episode 2 is called Lock and Jaws, I mean, there's no other thing that it could be. It's in my mind, unless she's actually like, I don't know, she's locking people's jaws.
she locked people's jaws in place by stretching them out with her hands. And dude, if that happens,
this show's awesome.
Whoa, this show's great. That happens, I will rate the show in 10 out of 10 if that happens. But you know, they can't even get her powers right, so why would I expect anything like that to happen?
Well, let's see. I don't know what else to talk about really with this trailer. They teased some kind of villainess, there's like 4 people that showed in the trailer look like they're the villains of the show. And so I think they're introducing some kind of family of like supervillains. Not sure who. It's really all that showed up in the trailer. There's a shot of Captain Marvel, which we do know she's supposed to be in 2 episodes of this.
Yeah.
For I think cameos, but that's really all I could think about. It was a teaser trailer. It wasn't really much. We didn't get much story. It's not like a story-driven trailer.
Yeah, not really. It's just
showing like, oh, this is Miss Marvel.
This is Miss Marvel, the show. Well, it ain't really Miss Marvel, I would say, but you know, whatever. Yeah, no, it's not. Miss Marvel.
Who is it?
Miss Marvel has stretching powers, not Green Lantern.
This woman has this girl has stretching powers as well. They're just crystallized.
It's not her powers, though.
She is an Indigo Lantern, though. You're correct.
Yes, she is. It's not Miss Marvel. And again, I want to clarify: we are not Miss Marvel fans. But I know for a fact, if I was a big fan, I'd be pretty mad. And I'm mad now, and I'm not. So
we'll see. We'll see if it gets.
It's like they changed Spider-Man's power, pretty much.
I wouldn't compare Miss Marvel to Spider-Man, but
well, I'm just saying. I'm saying is like. Yeah. I know if I was like, as people are big fans of Miss Marvel and I'm a big fan of Spider-Man, if they changed his powers, he can shoot webs, but it's for example, let's say he shot webs, right? But the webs like had like a flame on them or something. You know what I'm saying?
Flaming webs?
Flaming webs. Yeah,
that'd be kind of awesome.
We're like on fire. Yeah, but I wouldn't like it. I'd be like, what? You know what I'm saying? Oh, because the webs would look weird on
What
camera.
if his web shooters were on fire and he shot and fired? Shot out
Well, probably a bad example, but because that would be kind of cool. But still, it's permanent. You know, it's like no, I don't want that. But
yeah,
I rest my case.
Yeah, we'll see. But that was the Miss Marvel teaser trailer talk. I'll see. It depends on if the story is good or not, and if it has any world building for the MCU, whether I would like it or not. But what I've seen so far, I'm not the biggest fan of. So I guess we'll go ahead and rate this trailer, which we're going to do out of 5, since I think I decided that a few weeks ago. We'll do trailers out of 5. What would you rate this trailer out of 5?
Probably a 1.5 or 2.
I think I was going to go with 2 because it wasn't like absolutely god.
I mean, it wasn't god awful, but I'm mad about they changed their powers. You know what I'm saying?
But they did pick a good actress to play Miss Marvel.
Yeah. That's why I'm giving a couple points. But dude, Marvel's Avengers has a better Miss Marvel than MCU.
Marvel's Avengers doesn't have anything writing for it. Stop talking about it.
No. Think about that for a minute. Marvel's Avengers has a better Miss Marvel than MCU does, as far as I know right now. That's what it looks like to me.
I guess we'll find out in June. All right, let's move on to something real quick. We're talking about Morbius. Now, Morbius isn't out yet. It comes up next Friday.
And we basically saw the movie.
Yeah, we basically know what happens in the movie to the point where I don't even really want to review it anymore. But we'll see. I'll pirate it.
I guess you could review it now.
Might as well. I'm not gonna say the spoilers, but they're out there on the internet. The director is basically promoting the movie with spoilers.
Yeah, so is Sony. Like,
what is happening?
I'm like, what?
But
I think they know the movie might be a bomb.
Yeah, they just went ahead and spoiled all the both the post credits.
Went ahead and spoiled it. They're like, oh, here, people can know.
I want to talk about it. I'm not going to talk about it. I'll let them figure it out on their own because the movie's not out yet. But I want to read some Morbius reviews because, well, you'll see in a moment. Let me go on Rotten Tomatoes.
Oh yeah, is the Rotten Tomato score is that yet?
The Rotten Tomato scores are not out, I don't think.
Ooh.
So maybe not Rotten Tomatoes. I may have to go to a different website.
Okay.
But it's still loading, so I'm not sure. Let me look. Go down here. All right, there are no reviews yet on here.
No reviews yet. Okay, for more.
But
okay.
Let me go to something else.
Try Metacritic.
Metacritic?
Yeah.
All right, let me look. There we go.
Metacritic's more for games, but I think they have movies on there sometimes.
Yeah, they got some reviews of Morbius on here.
There are no features for because the movie is not. Oh, that's okay. That's.
Well, it just said it had reviews, and I click on it, and there's no reviews. Why would it tell me that?
I wish. Does it say when the embargo lifts? Hold up.
No, I think it isn't it already lifted.
Not sure.
People are saying that the movie's boring and that it follows really like a horrible plot. They said there were maybe 2 or 3 Easter eggs in the entire movie, and one of them is in the form of Michael Keaton, who, if you guys didn't see, they cut all the scenes we saw in the trailer from the movie. Yeah. But they have a different scene as a post-credit scene.
It's so confusing.
It's apparently like the acting's pretty bad. The VFX are apparently awful. And like this is just, I don't know. This movie's been delayed so many times. I feel like that's a superhero movie. It's delayed so much it just becomes bad. For example, Black Widow. For example, again, New Mutants.
Yeah.
There's another movie too, but I forgot what.
I forget too.
Was it X-Men Dark Phoenix? Was it that one?
Yes, Dark Phoenix, yes. I believe you're all right.
Yeah. But hey, I thought we'd just mention some stuff about Morbius, and those after credit scene spoilers are out there. If you guys don't want to get spoiled, you're excited for the movie. Good for you. Don't get on social media for the next week.
Yes. But I mean, I honestly think, I mean, I'll be honest, I think you should probably just look at it because I feel like if you go buy a ticket to see this, it will be a waste of money.
Yeah, I feel like you should wait till it comes on streaming because it will inevitably come on streaming.
Honestly, I think Sony did a bad idea of delaying this movie because if they had it right with No Way Home, everybody would be like, "Oh, No Way Home was awesome. Morbius is gonna be awesome too." You know what I'm saying? But now it's like, yeah, I don't know. I'll be honest. I think this movie might bomb.
Yeah.
I have like the slightest feeling, or it will just barely make it over the budget. Here, what's the budget? I'll let you know.
The budget you're looking?
Yeah, I'm looking at the budget real quick.
All right.
I don't know if it'll really $75 million.
Oh,
so
the Batman was $100 million.
$100 million,
and it didn't even have that many VFX.
Mm-hmm. So this will be interesting. You think it's going to go? It's going to be a bomb or no?
Yeah.
Think it will be?
Yeah.
Or you think so? I honestly think it's just going to barely make it because because you're not watching it. You're kind of pirating it, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna watch it online.
Yeah, okay. I'll probably do the same. Here, invite me over. I'll bring over some chips, and we'll watch.
I got a whole 24-pack of popcorn bags over here, man.
It's so weird. This movie is very cheap compared to other Sony movies that came out recently. Venom 2 was $110 million. Spider-Man No Way Home was $200. Uncharted was $120.
You want to hear some of these reviews? All right, these are the 1-star reviews. By the way, there are many 5-star reviews for this, and the 1-star reviews say, "Why are so many fake comments and 5-star ratings on this movie? Do they really have to pay that service under the table to boost this movie already?"
Dang.
This person said, "I'm only giving this 1 star to tell you guys that it isn't worth a single star."
Ooh.
This person said, "This was the best book I've read all year." I don't know about that. So, okay, this is wrong. Why is Jared Leto in this film? Why is Paul Allen here? Why is the best Joker in this film? That's
a lot.
This person said, "This is the worst movie of the last 10 years. Save your money."
I do want to point out, though, this movie has a lesser budget than Daredevil, Fox's Daredevil. So,
wow.
So it should be interesting.
Yeah, but apparently people are disappointed, which I guess isn't that. They call it disjointed and incoherent.
I'm not really surprised, to be honest.
But I did read, if you like Venom and Venom 2, you will like Morbius. But if you didn't, you won't like Morbius.
Well, I liked Venom. I didn't really like Venom 2 that much. So I guess I think it's okay. I don't know.
Find out.
Well, it's weird because a couple of the lines from the movie was kind of a little cringy to me. Like, it's Dr. Michael Morbius. I'm like, okay. It feels like such a long line to say, you know?
Yeah. That part where he goes, "I am Venom."
yeah, that whole part. It was like, oh my gosh, that's a long joke. Well, it's whatever.
Yeah, but that's our talk on Morbius. We'll see. I don't know if we're going to review it next weekend. Might wait a couple weeks, maybe.
Yeah.
But
we'll wait till it's at the $2 theater or something. I don't know.
Yeah, that'd be more likely. But I don't want to take another break from doing the Arkham series because I'm ready to get that finished with. And we've taken breaks for a couple weeks here.
Yes. But
let's move on to some good news to some people. So, that movie early on in the MCU, had the Incredible Hulk.
Yes.
You aware of it? Well, the Incredible Hulk will be on HBO Max starting on April 1st. And so instead of going to see Morbius, you better watch the Incredible Hulk.
I actually like that movie, though.
I saw 15 minutes of it. I do need to watch it, so I will be watching it on HBO Max.
I think that's a really, I know it the first sense, but I think that's a very, very underrated, Marvel movie. I think it's really good.
They have obviously you got the late William Hurt in the movie.
Yeah, you got Edward Norton as Bruce, which I actually like him better than Mark Ruffalo.
No, I love Mark Ruffalo.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. Well, I think Edward Norton actually did a better job.
Interesting. Isn't Tony Stark's in the movie for like one scene, right?
Tony Stark, yeah. It's the second in credit scene. Mm-hmm. Well, it's like the second ever in credit scene. It's pretty cool because at the time, I imagine how excited people were. They're like, "What? Iron Man's in this. What in the world's going on?" This is like before people really knew the whole MCU thing, so it's pretty cool to see.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
I recommend that movie because there's some really cool scenes in there.
And maybe we'll have to talk about it one day.
Yes.
But yeah, Incredible Hulk will be on HBO Max on April 1st. Go ahead and check it out. Mm-hmm. All right, let's move on to some new MCU stuff now. This is pretty cool. So the MCU Loki German voice dub actor Peter Londsek has revealed that he is working on another Marvel movie. So that means, because he doesn't do the dub for any other character in the MCU, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. So that could lead us to believe that Loki is going to be in an upcoming Marvel movie. A movie this time, not just a series.
I mean, I don't want to say it. I think this would be too easy of a guess, but you think possibly Thor: Love and Thunder?
Well, they are doing reshoots right now, which would make sense. But I read the reshoots were just for Christian Bale's Gore the God Butcher.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I think, then again, it might be a... I don't know, they're working on the movie right now, and I'm not sure. We don't know a lot of the movies they're working on.
Yeah.
Which I expect for them to reveal a lot of them at, what is it, D23 this year?
Yes, D23 this year. And, I don't know if I can even say this, but we're going on a trip possibly, so we can maybe see some stuff.
Yeah. And we'll talk to you guys about it. Maybe we'll vlog it.
Yes.
The Combo Burrito vlogs. And people are going to think we're sellouts. We got video game streams. We got like 3 different series going on.
We'll do anything for y'all to watch us.
I know, please.
I don't know if we can consider us sellouts, but holy crap.
We're sellouts.
People see us as sellouts. No, what are you talking about?
Speaking of streams, video game streams, I just last night, which recording this on Saturday, March 26th, though Friday, March 25th, last night, I did a live stream on YouTube, and I did most, I think, of episode 1 of Batman the Telltale series, which I will be finishing hopefully at some point soon. And you guys will be able to watch that live on YouTube. Remember that.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. So next piece of news here. All right, Moon Knight comes out this upcoming Wednesday, and I thought we'd give just a little brief talk about maybe expectations and final predictions for the show. So, what are you hoping for?
I'm very, very excited. I feel like this will be my favorite show this year.
All right. Better than Miss Marvel.
I didn't mean to. More. Unfortunately, I believe so. Well, I can say the only contender I can even think of is possibly surprisingly Secret Invasion ain't really high on my list. Maybe I want to see more of it. But I'd say the only one.
Well, Secret Invasion isn't this year. Is coming this year.
Is it? I thought it was supposed to. No. It was supposed to come out late.
No, I think they pushed that back.
Okay, my bad. Well, the only show I think that could possibly beat Moon Knight for me is possibly She-Hulk.
Well, this year we get Moon Knight, we get Miss Marvel, She-Hulk, the I Am Groot series. I don't know if you want to count the Guardians of the Galaxy holiday special, which is coming on Disney Plus. But okay, well that, which I think James Gunn is just about finished filming, and I think that's it for this year. What if season 2 also comes out this year?
Yeah. So I'm excited.
All right, what if we get an animated Moon Knight and what if season 2?
Oh, dude, I'll be into that. I'll totally be into that. What if they're gonna have the Mr. Knight suit in
What if Moon Knight was a normal person?
What if Mark Spector didn't have a different personality this one? I would like one of
it'd be Batman.
Well, if they're having the Mr. Knight suit in season 2, in this first season, which I think is not a good idea.
If you've read stuff, some of the reviews for Moon Knight came out, and people are saying that the way they use Mr. Knight is amazing.
Is it really?
That's what people are saying.
Okay. Well, I'm interested. Who's saying this? If it's Suits.
It was not Suits. It was not Suits.
I don't want to hear.
I want to say it was Murphy's Multiverse. The guy on Twitter.
Okay. I'm just interested because he wears that suit when Khonshu ain't haunting him no more. So, I thought of a what if episode of like, what if Khonshu never stopped haunting Mark? So, okay. We'll see.
Here, I'm going to find some reviews. Rotten Tomatoes right here. I think it's out already on there. The reviews. Oh, not enough ratings to calculate a score. Fine. Never mind. Let's go see. Here we go. Moon Knight reactions. What are people saying about the new Marvel show? All right. This person said, I'll say this, it's unlike anything you've seen from Marvel before. I go as far as to say, and I'll say this lightly, it's the best MCU TV show ever. This other one said, the series feels completely different to anything the MCU has done ever before. I'll get more into it in the review, but in the 4 episodes I watched, I think I only found one single reference to the MCU at large.
Okay.
I find that pretty crazy.
Yeah, very, very crazy.
This guy said, I watched the first 4 episodes of Moon Knight. It's not like anything we've seen before in the MCU. It's a psychological thriller with a touch of Indiana Jones. Kept me on edge of my seat for the whole time. And Oscar Isaac delivers a mesmerizing performance. Oscar Isaac is fantastic and exceptional as the tormented Mark Spector. This is the Marvel show everyone's going to be talking about. Completely bonkers that leads with a haunting adventure. Marvel Studios has knocked it out of the park with its best show yet. And I do hear that people are saying this show has a mystery throughout the whole show, like WandaVision did.
Okay, I'm into it. Which I think is a great idea, very fitting theme for the character. So I'm excited.
They say there are some aspects of horror in the show. And so this is a brilliantly bonkers, dark, globe-trotting adventure. This is a Marvel's trippy national treasure. Oscar Isaac is the best addition to the MCU since RDJ, entwining torment and humor into a morally ambiguous cipher. Mark Spector is a whole new caliber of hero. And I did hear that they are pushing the limits hard of PG-13.
Yeah, I saw a TV spot and saw some blood. Saw some crazy blood.
Oh, yeah.
I have a question, though. And this is a big one. This is one for both of us.
Oh, jeez.
And because I know how I feel, and I just want to hear yours first. Do you think this has the possibility of beating WandaVision as our favorite show?
Yes.
You think so?
Yeah.
I'm in the same boat. I agree. I think it will.
Yeah.
Depending if I'm afraid they're going to screw it up or something, but we will.
That suit looks so good, and there are so many TV spots that are out right now, like different like trailers stuff. There's a lot of him in the suit.
Oh yeah,
and I'm pretty sure that we get him in the suit at least in the first episode, or maybe in the second episode.
Mm-hmm.
Because, we're getting a lot of him in the suit, it seems. And there was that one clip they put out of Mark and I think the girl's name is Layla. I don't know what they were doing, but Ethan Hawke's character was there, who's playing Arthur something. I can't remember his last name, but he was summoning some kind of monster in the clip, and the girl Layla tells Mark to summon the suit. But so I guess he
summon the suit. Yeah, that was like episode 2. Yeah, so it was. So he probably gets episode 1.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure much about the comics. I haven't read many Moon Knight comics. How does he just put on the suit, or does it like form on him like it does in the show?
It looks like it forms on him.
Or like in the comics though. Like what
happened? Oh, sorry. In the comics,
So I'm not sure. I haven't read.
I think he just puts it on.
Okay, so I kind of like this one a little bit better. It's more
very
magic theme.
Very Egyptian mummy like.
Mama
like.
Yeah, they also put out a clip of the hallway scene where he sees Khonshu, which I'm pretty sure will be in the first episode. I think the first episode might start off with some kind of archaeological dig with him and that Layla girl, where he somehow gets cursed by Khonshu.
Yeah,
and then it just and halfway through the show, maybe halfway through the first episode, you hear about Mark, because the director did say that it starts off with Steven. You hear about Steven, and then you hear about Mark, and then he switches to Mark, and then it'll get crazy apparently. And I'm really excited. There were some clips in the trailers of him talking to himself through mirrors and stuff.
Yeah.
I'm really excited. And that suit looks so good. And do you believe the rumor that we're going to be getting Blade at the end of this?
Oh, I like that rumor.
Because there are rumors that he's going to be introduced before he shows up in his own movie, and everyone's saying it's going to be in the end of the show.
I'm into it.
I think it makes sense because you want to know why? Moon Knight takes place in London, which they said is because there are too many superheroes in New York, is what the director said.
Yeah.
Second, you know what else took place in London? Or at least the beginning, the part. I don't know. Yes, the part with Black Knight took place in London, where Blade says, "You sure you're ready for that, Mr. Whitman?" That was in London. Yeah. The same city. I mean, come on. Black Knight could show up in this as well. We could start forming the Midnight Suns in the middle of this.
That would be cool.
Yeah. I really hope.
I'll be into that. Yes. Are we like supposed to get Hulk in this?
That was the rumor. There's a huge rumor going around about that. And then Oscar Isaac comes on and says that Hulk is not in the show. But I don't believe that because I don't believe any actor anymore after Andrew Garfield.
Oh yeah, Andrew was the worst out of all of them.
He ruined it for every actor. He's like the boy who cried wolf.
Yes, basically.
Yeah, but that's what I thought we'd talk about with Moon Knight. I'm really excited, man. Next week, we'll be reviewing this, the very first episode of Moon Knight. I'm excited. We haven't reviewed a Marvel project since Hawkeye.
Yeah. So it's been a good while.
The last thing we reviewed was Peacemaker. Last thing we reviewed was the Batman, but last show we reviewed was Peacemaker.
I can go for some Peacemaker season 2, right?
Oh yeah.
I was thinking that. I mean, I don't know if you'll believe me or not, but it happened. I was in Walmart, right? Told you. Mm-hmm. And I was singing the theme song. I was doing the dance in the middle of that.
That's funny.
I only did the beginning part where John Cena, but God, I hate it because I want that intro again, but we're not going to get it.
I hope we get something I hope we get another intro like that. I know we will.
Yeah.
I hope it's going to be good.
There'll be more songs added to my playlist.
Yep. James Gunn's a genius. Yep. All right. Let's move on. Multiverse of Madness has an official runtime. Are you aware of what this runtime is?
No.
An hour and a half. I was kidding. It is 2 hours and 28 minutes, which is the exact length of Spider-Man No Way Home as well, making this the tied of the, I think, second longest MCU movie.
Okay, I'm down. Okay, I'm happy with it.
Me too.
That's a good runtime. Good runtime.
That like 2 hours of that better be all Wong. The whole movie.
I want at least an hour of Wong, an hour and a half of Tobey Maguire.
Tobey Maguire and Wong team up movie.
Yeah, dude. You want $2 billion? That's it. That's it right there.
That's your $1 billion movie idea.
That's your $1 billion movie.
That's great. But yeah, we got 2 hours and 28 minutes for Multiverse of Madness, and I'll be watching that movie. Obviously, but
I'm not. I'm not really a samurai.
I'll pirate it. All right, but let's move on to something that I find pretty awesome. Marvel Studios is developing a Nova project, which is being written by the Moon Knight director and is likely to be a limited series.
Finally, we're getting some Nova love for this. Again, not the biggest fan, but man, I love it when I love Nova. I used to main him in Marvel vs. Capcom 3.
Nice, so, and it is based off the Richard Rider version of the character.
Okay.
And I'm interested to see. This will definitely connect to Guardians in a way. Do you think we see him in Guardians 3?
Do you think we'll see him in Guardians 3? Yeah.
Because what is he like? He's like the big, like the Nova Corps in Guardians right now. But like, who is he to the Nova Corps? Like, is he like a leader to them, or is he like, what is that? I know, like in the game, he was their like most prized warrior or something like that.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Here. I wouldn't. I'm not. Again, I don't really fully know much about Nova, but I'm glad. I'm glad to see. It's weird. I don't know much about him. I'm glad to see him. You know what I'm saying?
I remember him being friends with Spider-Man in some cartoon or something that I watched.
It was Ultimate Spider-Man, which doesn't have it in the comics, but whatever.
Yeah. It's being written by the Moon Knight director though, so.
Yeah. So I mean, I guess we'll fully enough. The show is really good. And
the Moon Knight drops.
Yes.
Now it is likely to be a limited series, but it could be a movie.
Yeah. What are you hoping for?
I'll take both. Movie seems more likely, but limited series I'll also take because this is a new character, and I feel like a series would be cool to introduce him in. A series in space. I mean, come on.
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't care. I would like either way. I'd say if I had to pick, I'd go more movie. But I don't care. We're getting Moon Knight. We're getting not Moon Knight. Sorry, Nova love. So I'm excited.
Yeah. All right. Let's talk about something that actually this kind of surprised me because I thought we still had a while for this. Filming has wrapped for a certain Marvel Studios movie. Are you aware of this? What movie this is?
Nope.
Well, filming's wrapped for Black Panther: Wakanda Forever.
Has it really? Has it not been delayed again? Oh my god!
They've officially wrapped filming. They're in post-production now. According to the lady that played T'Challa's mom in the other movies, said that this one tops this first one by a huge margin.
Well, let's hope because I thought the first one was.
Well, I thought the first one was good.
It was awful. Yeah. Don't think 1 minute I thought it was awful.
I thought the music was great. I thought the acting was great.
Yeah, it had a pretty good soundtrack. I did I loved every character, especially Killmonger.
Yeah,
I'll tell you what, if they got something right, the characters and the soundtrack, heck, that was great. I just didn't like the story that much, and everything else I thought was just okay.
I think this one's going to be good. It's just the major downfall for this movie is the fact that obviously, Chadwick Boseman has
elephant in the room.
Yeah.
Yes.
And so we'll see how they atone for that. But I think they can do it.
Did they say it was going to be more like a not documentary, but it
says it's going to explore. It's going to show more of the world of Wakanda and show parts we don't know about.
I'm interested of what the heck they're going to do. So this should be very interesting.
Mm-hmm. And I didn't get to see the first Black Panther in theaters, so when I do watch this, it will be the first time I see Black Panther in theaters.
I saw it twice. I saw the first time. First time I watched it, I thought it was pretty good. Second time I watched it, I was like, it was okay. So I mean, but who knows? Because I'm sure this movie is probably good. Because usually, I think a must with movies is the sequel has to be better because they see the flaws of the first one. Second one, they can start rolling.
Better, no, Thor: The Dark World happened.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying.
But then the sequel to Thor: The Dark World was better.
Yeah, sequels must be better.
And I think, and this is a hot take for some people apparently, but I thought Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 I like that one better than the first one.
I like them both equally. I can't pick.
I like the second one because I thought it was funnier.
Yeah, well, well, it's weird because I think the first one's funnier. I think the second one has a better story. And
the second one has a very tragic death that gets me every time I watch it.
Oh, with Yondu, yes. And that's what I'm saying. I think the second movie is better in like story and characters and all that. The first one's better with comedy, at least in my opinion. I know. I don't think that's really a hot take.
Yeah, that's all right. Yeah.
Which soundtrack's better though? For me, it's two. I like two.
Let me think. You're talking about like actual music and not like the composer music.
Licensed music,
like James Gunn's music.
James Gunn's week playlist.
Right. Yeah, second one. Yeah, like
okay. Yeah, there we go. Anyways, let's continue.
All right. Yeah, but Black Panther has wrapped filming. We'll see how this goes. If that's true, movie comes out in November 11th. So we'll be getting a trailer sometime in the next 4 months, maybe. Also be getting a trailer for Thor, I heard, in the next couple weeks. Because, that movie comes out in July. And the trailer should be playing in front of Doctor Strange when it comes out in May.
Yes. Yeah, it should be.
All right. Let's move on. She-Hulk's got some issues.
Uh-oh.
Yep, I'm going to talk about it.
After I just praised it. Okay.
So this says, I'll read from this article. Marvel Studios' venture into Disney Plus has been quite the success so far. While not every show is considered a massive hit right out of the gate, they still found their audiences and proved the studio is willing to experiment. WandaVision was quite the departure from their heroic tale as they explored grief through the eyes of a superpowered individual. And it seems there might be some concerns or worries behind the scenes with the upcoming adaptation of She-Hulk. Jeff Snyder has briefly discussed the topic on the latest episode of The Hot Mic with Jeff and John, where he highlighted some concerns that have been happening behind the scenes. He said, quote, "I've not heard good things behind the scenes, and I've asked whether it's Moon Knight or Miss Marvel or Secret Invasion or any of these projects. They are likely always like She-Hulk is the one that could be a problem." He goes on to make a comparison to the Guardians of the Galaxy films, which helps solidify this less than a quality issue and potentially just a project that sticks out from a creative direction. He said, "I've heard it from people working on it, from people actually working on it who are just like, we'll see. I think that's a lot of Marvel things, honestly. And you know where it's just like, ugh, this could be really stupid. Like, we'll see. I'm sure people making Guardians of the Galaxy felt that way, right? And most of the time, Marvel pulls it out. But there will come a time where they won't. That's just the laws of movie making and the laws of numbers." It says, "The laws of numbers comparison is a bit curious, as that is more an overabundance leads to mediocrity if you stick too much to put out the same thing. A common provocation in the discourse surrounding the MCU. In this case, it sounds like they're trying to break away from the norm as Guardians did some time ago." He does add that it, quote, "is not shaping up to be very good. But there has been some kinds of rumors in the past, especially the more the studio departed from its usual fare. For now, the bigger showcase will be as we close in on its release, which is still some time away. Some of the concerns could also be due to the CG-heavy reliance on a character like She-Hulk and Hulk on a smaller budget. For now, we'll just have to wait and see."
Okay. Whew. I don't think they'll pull it off. I mean, who knows? I mean, I guess we're going to see. But I mean, that teaser we saw, I was pretty... looked very promising.
And we did get leaks of merchandise that showed what She-Hulk looked like. And she looked like She-Hulk.
Huh.
Yeah, but that's what I got for She-Hulk right now.
Yes. I mean,
as long as Kevin Feige is okay with it, then it's fine.
Come on, Kevin. You okay with it?
Yeah, tweet us, add us, Kevin, on Twitter. Tell us, are you okay with She-Hulk? All right, here we go. I got some Samuel L. Jackson stuff to talk about real quick. So obviously he's been talking a lot on like interviews and stuff. He did Secret Invasion. He talked about that, and he talked about how he got to work with Don Cheadle in Secret Invasion. So now we know that War Machine, whether it be a Skrull, we find out it's a Skrull in the show or not, he'll be in the Secret Invasion show. But he also has said that he did some work in another Marvel film while he was filming Secret Invasion. And the only other film that was going on filming in the area at that time was Ant-Man the Wasp: Quantumania. And apparently Samuel L. Jackson is going to be playing Nick Fury in the new Ant-Man.
Ooh, okay.
Which, correct me if I'm wrong, we've never seen Nick Fury like meet Ant-Man.
I mean, I guess possibly the funeral of Tony Stark.
Yeah, well, we didn't see that happen. No, we
didn't see an interaction.
They were like within like 20 feet of each other.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, never see any interaction.
I think that'll be interesting. I think Nick Fury will not like Skyline.
You don't think he will?
No, because he'll think he's annoying. If he thought Spider-Man was annoying, he's going to think Ant-Man's annoying.
I feel like he would enjoy Scott more than Hank.
Maybe. What if he knows Hank?
Who knows? I mean, I would probably get that maybe Hank's more serious and all that, but like, I feel like Hank is very secretive of his work.
Mm-hmm. I'm curious because Nick Fury's in space right now from what we know. And we don't know what will happen to Secret Invasion. I assume he'll be coming down to Earth, maybe. But I don't know, I'm just interested to see. Maybe he goes back up to space. But then again, like Fantastic Four, maybe he's the one that introduces or finds the Fantastic Four.
Yeah, who knows? I mean,
that'd be a crazy after credit scene.
That would be a crazy after credit scene.
Like some Skrulls come up to him or something. And they're like, "Sir, an escape pod just I don't know, crash landed into the ship." And Nick Fury goes, I don't know. I'm just like workshop. Nick Fury goes out there and Nick Fury goes out there and they open it up and it's huge reveal smoke's coming out of the pod. The door opens and there's 4 people like slouched in chairs.
Yeah.
They didn't get their powers like straight away, did they? It like took them like in the movie it like took them a minute.
Yeah, it took them like a day. They went to the hospital and they wake up and they're like,
I think that's what they'll do in this. They'll see 4 people, a girl and 3 guys, each sitting in a chair in this pod, and they're all like knocked out.
Mm-hmm.
And then it'll be like, oh dude, it zooms in.
Yeah, I know. We got to see some Fantastic Four.
He's talking. Nick Fury's looking at him, and then he like one of them's wearing a jacket. Maybe he pulls the jacket aside, and there's a 4 on their chest.
Well, why would they have the 4 on there?
I don't know. That could maybe it's a thing. Maybe whoever they work for, that was their squad name, the Fantastic Four.
Good Lord, this is why you don't write comics. Oh wait, hold up. Hold up. Dang it. No, they're not doing that. They're not doing that. They're not gonna have a 4 on there because that's just like 2.
Okay, then he goes up to the guy and like has a name. He has a name tag or something, badge or something on there.
No, they don't know.
And it says Richards.
People will figure it out what it is. It's just say 4 people crashed or whatever.
All right, then there's a giant dude sitting in the back, a scrawny blonde-headed dude sitting beside him, a blonde-haired girl in the front, and a like other guy with some white sideburns on the.
Oh my god. And then Nick Fury says,
the it's Fantastic Four. It's clobbering time.
Clobbering time. Yeah, yes. Okay, genius.
Yeah. All right. Moving on. A little bit more Moon Knight news before we go on to some DC stuff. You want to know the run times for the first 4 episodes of Moon Knight?
No. I want to be surprised. I know. No, I do know them, actually. I do know them. I saw one sort of the other day.
All right. Well, I got to find the screenshot real quick. I think I have it. I hope I have it. Otherwise, this is going to be a very boring moment while I go and look for it. I don't have it. What do you know? All right. So, what?
I was doing a Watchmen thing. Never mind.
Understandable. All right, here we go. Episode 1 is 45 minutes long. Episode 2 is 50 minutes. Episode 3 is also 50 minutes. And episode 4 is 51 minutes. Counting credits, which are about 5 minutes.
Give or take. Okay.
So yeah, we got a lot of Moon Knight coming in. That be the end of the Marvel news.
So pretty good news, I'd say, besides Miss Marvel and possibly She-Hulk not being good, but I'm hoping it is good.
Mm-hmm. Let's move on to DC. First, I want to talk about just the other week, I think it was. We had the 1-year anniversary of Zack Snyder's Justice League. And for that, Zack Snyder decided to post a picture of Green Lantern from the movie before they scrapped him. I didn't think they scrapped him. Maybe they deleted him out of the movie and they re-added Martian Manhunter instead. And I just want to talk about this Green Lantern picture for a minute because it looked great.
Yeah. Is it like in his driveway or something?
That's where he filmed it.
Yeah.
But I thought it was the Jon Stewart Green Lantern.
Mm-hmm.
And his on the chest, the lantern symbol was projecting out like it does in the comics sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
And he had the ring. The ring looked good. I just think all in all, it looked great. And I kind of wish that we had that That kind of would have made the movie a little bit better for me.
So we didn't really get Zack Snyder's Justice League.
Exactly. Give us the other Snyder cut.
Yeah, give us the Snyder cut, director's cut, extended cut.
The director's cut of Zack Snyder's Justice League.
Yes, that's what I want. Even though it ain't gonna make the movie any better, but whatever.
What if it does?
No, I'm telling you, a Jon Stewart scene would not make it any better. But I do like Jon Stewart. No, it would not. Stop. I'm not gonna hear it. I'm not gonna hear it. That movie is not good. I mean, you'd be like, don't you dare be like,
you have too high standards.
Don't you dare be all like, it's better than Joss. I think I have a pretty decent.
It is better than Justice League.
Yeah, but anything's better than Joss is just like anything is.
Is Miss Marvel better than Justice League?
Well, hey, I mean, at least I hummed the trailer song. I thought the casting was good. You're
right, but I also used to hum "Come Together" from that played in the Justice League. Yeah.
Oh my god. No, I think I did too. Well, I would just say that
we are part of the problem.
we golly, I didn't even see it in theater. I saw it
in theaters, and I actually liked it when I first saw it. But then I rethought about it, and I was like, I don't like this movie anymore.
Well, first time I saw it, I thought it was awesome. I was like, this is a pretty good movie. And then the second time I saw it, I couldn't finish it. I left. I left the house I went to go see it at. I like stayed in the bathroom for like a whole hour just so I could not watch it.
That's hilarious. All right, let's move on. Let's talk about some comic book stuff for a second. So as you knew, the Batman had the Rada Alada website going on, and there's another countdown just the other week, and it counted down to a drawn picture of some glasses and a bunch of papers, and said Riddler Year 1 in the middle of one of the lenses of the glasses. Matt Reeves post, Paul Dano's incredible journey with the Riddler isn't over yet. Unmask his new DC Comics comic book, Riddler Year 1, this October. And see the Batman only in theaters. This October, Paul Dano is writing Riddler Year 1, a prequel to the Batman.
I will buy every copy so you don't get one there.
No, I will be buying. Believe you me, I will be buying.
You will be buying. You will be buying.
I will be. But
I will be.
I'm excited for Riddler Year 1. I'd like to see how they do it in a comic book.
Yeah.
Hey, maybe this will spawn like some more comics.
Dude, get Jim Lee to do.
Well, I want to hold on. Let me look. Riddler Year 1 comic. I want to see who's doing the art. If it's got any information about that. Let's see. DC Comics announced that Dano will be writing a new 6-issue comic book series about his character titled Riddler Year 1. The series will serve as a prequel to the Batman, explaining how Dano's version of the iconic villain came to be. Dano will collaborate with illustrator Stefan Subic on the comics, but will write all 6 issues himself. The official synopsis reads, this series explores the background of how accountant Edward Nashton went from a simple Gotham City nobody to becoming Batman's nemesis, setting them on a collision course in the blockbuster feature film. The title does reference Batman Year 1, as is apparent by the title. And that's all the information we have on it right now.
When can we expect this comic to come out?
And this is fall. I think it was October, actually, is when the release.
This year?
Yeah.
Awesome. Yes, I will be buying it. I will be buying it.
We're going to review it.
How many issues is there?
There will be 6 issues.
6. Okay, sorry. I feel like you said all that, and I just blanked.
I did.
I thought I heard it, but I was like, hold on, make it sure.
Yeah, but I don't know if I'm probably going to get all 6 issues. But then they're probably going to make it a trade paperback. If they make it a hardcover, I'll be buying that hardcover.
Well, I mean, if it sells well, they'll probably make a little volume. They'll probably make a volume.
So I'm probably gonna take those and I might sell them and then just get the trade paperback. Because I like to have the whole story.
Just give them to me so I can sell the whole set, get some money, and then and I'll still. I
don't collect individual comics. I normally collect trade paperbacks and hardcovers comics because I don't like to have all these tiny. Plus, paper comics will like get messed up too easily. I don't want to do that.
Well, if you know what you're doing like me, it won't happen.
Yeah, but I also have shelf room for tons of hardcover and trade paperbacks. So that's what I do.
Shut up.
Okay. All right, let's move on. This is something pretty interesting. I want to talk about it. Now, we've talked about the CW show that's coming out for a few episodes because some news is coming out and it seems very, I don't know. It seems kind of strange. The Gotham Knights show that CW is currently in the middle of making has just cast their Two-Face in the form of Supernatural's for all 15 seasons. I think it was. Might have been 14 seasons out of the 15. Misha Collins, who played for the Supernatural Watchers, played Castiel on the CW show Supernatural. He is a really good actor. He can play a good psychopath. He also can play a completely nice person. And so I think this guy's going to be absolutely perfect for the role. He even looks the part. He looks like Harvey Dent. Did you see a picture of him?
Yeah. You showed me one while we were having lunch.
He posted because in the show Supernatural he wore a beige trench coat constantly. That was like his thing, and because he was an angel in there, but he posted a thing and said, "I'm happy to be bringing my version of Two-Face to the screen." He said, "I contacted Warner Bros. To ask them if I could wear a beige trench coat because I don't feel comfortable being on screen without one." I was like a joke, but everyone's pretty excited. I'm very interested. We've only had two other Two-Face portrayals, with Tommy Lee Jones and then with what's the guy's name from Dark Knight?
I can never pronounce his name, but the guy from Dark Knight.
Yes, that guy. That's the only Two-Face portrayals we've had in live action. So I'm really excited to get
another one,
a new one. Yeah, and I want to see how CW does their Two-Face because I saw the picture of their Joker from some flashback scene of Batwoman. It looked pretty good. Yeah, I can say that their designs for some of their characters are pretty good and their Batman stuff. But
yeah, I agree. I mean,
apparently, not that Joker, not the Joker, the guy in the red suit or there with the purple hair. Not that version of him, but like the one that they had posted a picture of.
Yeah.
Also, I read some fans of CW were talking that Batwoman apparently really stepped up its game in the end of its newest season because they finally got rid of the villain that they've had for the whole time.
Okay.
And everyone's saying that it's supposed to be introducing like Scarecrow and all this other stuff in the show. I'm like, you're gonna make me want to watch this show.
I don't know what is with DC or one. I don't know who to blame. Their problem with like having like female leads and then giving like the worst possible villains. Like they did that.
The villain for the first 3 seasons of Batwoman, well, actually, first 2 seasons of Batwoman was Alice, who turned out to be Batwoman's sister, and thinking of Alice from Alice in Wonderland and stuff like that. Who is an actual villain in the comics, but yeah, they did have one thing cool. I thought the Wonderland gang, which was her like gang of goons that she had running around. They all wore rabbit masks and like had guns and stuff. They're pretty cool. I thought it was interesting. I don't think Wonderland gang exists, does it? The comics, I don't think I've heard of it.
Yeah, I haven't either.
I may have though. I may be stupid. But yeah, we're getting.
I was gonna mention real quick the Batman the Killing Joke with the whole Batwoman scene. Like they have that like terrible villain Paris Franz or whatever.
Oh.
That was the time. Yeah, it was like what he sucks. So there's no point.
And Batwoman, they do bring in the first season. They bring in Tommy Elliott, and he mentions Riddler in that.
Yeah,
you hear a lot of mentions of Joker and Mayor Cobblepot.
Yeah.
Which is interesting. I think it's a nod to the 1990. Was it 92 when Returns came out?
Return, yes, it was 90, 89, 90. Yeah, it's either 91 or 92.
Yeah, so I think it's a reference to that. And apparently they've had Poison Ivy on there. They had a version of Poison Ivy, but turned out it wasn't the real Poison Ivy. And they actually brought on her. And,
they were the real Poison Ivy. Yeah. It's weird.
Apparently Scarecrow's going to be in it. Killer Croc was in it at one point. Mad Hatter was also in it, which actually looked pretty good. And I kind of like the way it's going, but I'll have to see. Anyway, let's get on to the real thing right here that I want to talk about. So the final conclusion of the Batman website led us to a deleted scene of the Batman meeting the Joker in Arkham. Barry Keoghan's portrayal of the Joker. This is something that I really want to talk about.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, very. I'd say this is probably the biggest. I mean, unless there is something else, but this is probably the biggest DC news we have.
Yeah. Most likely. So there's really not much it's a deleted scene. He's going there to try to profile the Riddler. So he's going to try to get in the mind of a serial killer. So he goes to get help from the only serial killer that he really knows. And I like the idea if he's already put Joker away. He's not Joker yet, Matt Reeves said. He hasn't fully realized that who he needs to become.
I
need to be the Joker.
He said to himself, I'm the Joker. Yeah.
But he said that he's still proto-Joker. This is him still recovering from falling into acid or getting whatever acid attack happened to him. It looked like his hands were all burned too, so maybe he did fall in the acid.
Yeah.
But he can see his hair's growing back and all that.
Mm-hmm.
But what did you think about the scene? Not the Joker design first, but the scene. Should it have been kept in the movie?
Well, I don't think it should have. And I'm saying that only because I don't know really why I'm saying that. I think it was fine, it not being in the movie.
I think if it was in the movie, it would have taken the spotlight away from Riddler a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, everybody be like, Joker. It's cool to have him in the end. You still see him in the end, so it's okay.
Yeah, well, partially you see him in the end.
Yeah.
Now, I thought that, like I said, I don't think it should have been kept in the movie. I like the scene that they did in the movie. I want to talk about the design of this guy because it is the most different design we've seen of the Joker, and I think not in a bad way.
Yeah, I'm kind of mixed on it. No, because it's looks awful. I've obviously we have never seen anything like this before.
No, this is a very realistic Joker.
It makes you somewhat uncomfortable.
Yeah, well, I've watched it a few times and I've gotten kind of used to it.
Yeah, I've seen it 2-3 times now.
But I need to see it in actual I need to see his full body, full look.
Yes,
not a pieced together version on Twitter.
Mm-hmm. And who knows? I mean, maybe he might look different. Maybe his whole face might look a little bit more. Yeah,
because this is a deleted scene. We weren't really supposed to see him anyway, so he might not even look like that again. He might look a little different. I just want to point out, okay, what did you think of his laugh first?
Oh, I thought the laugh was actually really good.
Yeah, and I think he acted good like the Joker. He kind of reminded me of Heath Ledger a little bit. That's the way he talked. But it might have just, I guess, kind of the way Joker talks, I guess. I don't know. But
sorry, comicbook.com just said, who would you rather have, Hush or Red Hood in the Batman sequel? I'm like,
Red Hood would have no place in this.
How would we do Red Hood? Yeah, that's what I'm wondering.
Yeah, I mean, come on.
Yeah, I think it's early for Hush. It's too early for both those people.
Well, I had sent, I showed you a thing just earlier today about the Batman 2 rumors. Apparently, the Batman 2 is reportedly introducing the core vowels. That's still subject to change, but has a very high chance. They'll likely be in the shadows still, and the film will have a bigger main antagonist in the film. Most likely either Hush, Mr. Freeze, or Scarecrow. Either way, this movie cannot go wrong.
Yeah, it cannot. Even though, I said it was pretty good, but who knows? I mean, that was all right. Well, it'd be a success. But anyways, what were you saying? You were saying something about his mouth? His mouth?
No. I was going to say that with all that being said, do you feel like a clown for thinking that his Joker would absolutely suck?
I feel like a clown. Well, again, we haven't seen nothing yet fully. I mean, we've seen him.
You said he's going to be the suckiest Joker. He's going to be worse.
Hold on, I didn't say that.
You did.
I said I don't think he's going to be that good. Do I feel like a Joker now? Possibly. Yeah, a little bit. The design.
Don't doubt Barry Keoghan.
I'm not. Well, Eternals really sucked. Could you really blame me? I don't think I have the best track record for comic book predictions. Well, watch Miss Marvel be my favorite show ever, and
that's what I'm saying.
Midnight sucks.
Not.
Oh God,
that's blasphemy.
I pray it doesn't. But yeah, I mean, I'd say I will admit I was probably a bit wrong with them, a little too harsh. Mm-hmm. It's very intriguing, I'll say, rather than it gets me excited. I'll say I'm a bit excited just to see more of him. Mm-hmm. But I mean, it is when you see his mouth. Good Lord. Like I've never I was laying in bed the other night and I sleep like pitch black.
All you could imagine was his mouth.
And the whole image came in my head and like look through the hallway real quick. I'm like, I swear.
Like, Barry Keoghan's gonna be walking down your hallway.
Dude, Barry Keoghan is in my hallway right now. Like, I wonder what the Harley Quinn what's the Harley Quinn look
Harley
like?
Quinzel's not gonna fall in love with that man. I'm sorry.
If she does, man, she must have it down bad.
Maybe unless she says that it's on the inside that counts. I'm like, well, what's on the inside? Like a completely psychopathic human being.
Darren, maybe you have a chance, man. I don't know. Maybe I have a chance.
What?
if Joker can get Harley Quinn, maybe we both have a chance at that level. Maybe.
Right. But yeah, that's that Batman deleted scene. I am so excited to see more of this. I've said this before. I'll say it again. And I know one person disagrees with me, and that may be a man named John Spillman. But I think Matt Reeves has done such a good job at this like world building and at like the way his characters are designed. Mm-hmm. I think that it's just so good. Like he hasn't disappointed me yet.
I almost want that Riddler design from his movie to be like the permanent design of him.
No.
Like, maybe have a bit more Riddler stuff, like maybe possibly.
It is cool.
I know. Well, I know you're the Riddler. Enjoy.
I just bought a Riddler statue from the Batman today. So that shows you how much. Like, who other person would like go to Walmart and be like, "Oh, I'm gonna buy a Riddler statue."
You,
me. I'm the only person.
And you were going to say, and you bought it, and you were going to say, and if you didn't buy it, you're going to save your money and buy like another statue. Like I swear, another Riddler statue.
Yep, I'll still get that one too. But yeah, that is what I wanted to say about the deleted scene. I thought it was pretty good.
Yeah, it is a good scene, and I do want to comment on what you said, Matt. Even though I don't think whatever you thought of the movie, you have to admit though, the world building in that, I've never wanted to explore a world more than his and see what his interpretation of a character would look like.
And that's what makes me so excited for that Arkham series he's doing.
Yeah, because hopefully maybe see a hint of other villains. I don't know.
I want to be introduced to Dr. Jonathan Crane. Just introduce him and then have him in one of the movies become the Scarecrow. Like, come on. Like that's his thing. He was a doctor. He was a psychiatrist at Arkham Asylum. And he liked to experiment on different patients using tactics of fear.
Mm-hmm. I like to see what his Scarecrow looks like. Because I want to be like Joker, where he's actually like scary. You know what I'm saying? Give him
a plague doctor mask.
Dude, I'll be into that. Like, because I love everything they do. Every character looks like it's very realistic. It's very realistic.
It is. It's grounded.
Yeah, it's very grounded, and it's like, oh, I hate saying that because everybody's always said that for like the normal movies.
Catwoman was just a little too grounded, like ski mask. Yeah, cool.
Yeah, I wish they kind of went full on Catwoman. I wish she went full on Catwoman. But she's somewhat dead. You know, she had like little ears at the end. But
she had the whip, didn't she, for like one scene? I think.
Yeah. She had the whip. No, she had the whip for every scene. She just used it in one scene or like two.
Well, that's what.
I want her to kind of go for the goggles, like in like in the Arkham games and other things.
Yeah, but we also got to realize they are still just starting out.
Yeah,
so Penguin's not even Penguin yet.
Yeah, I like to see.
We still have a chance for Riddler to show up in a bowler hat and suit. He gets reformed, quote unquote, out of Arkham and becomes a I don't know, some kind of philanthropist and shows up in the bowler hat and suit, but he's actually still a psychopath.
Do you think he should have the same suit just with a cane? Because I'll be okay with that.
No.
You want to go? I
want that
bowler hat. You want the purple mask.
No, not that. Now, when I imagine Riddler, I don't imagine him with a purple mask. I imagine him with glasses.
I always imagine him with purple mask.
I imagine him with glasses, a bowler hat, and a suit.
Hey, are you telling me I'm more of a Riddler fan than you?
No, the only time he ever had a mask was in the 1995 movie and the animated series. Like wears the mask constantly, like in his outfits.
It looks cool though.
No, the glasses look better.
No, I like both.
Did you see? You saw the Gotham Riddler design. Yeah, that looks better.
I saw a video of the Gotham finale. Suck. I saw a video of some.
Well, that's that one guy. I forgot his name. V or what's?
Yeah, that's him. Yeah,
yeah. He hates on everything. He even hates on Smallville, and like he hated on one of the best episodes of Smallville.
He said he loved Smallville. I was like,
on one episode video, he said he hated it.
No, he says he loves Smallville.
Then why was there a video that was called him hating Smallville?
It must have been like the final episode he didn't like.
No one likes the final
because
episode.
I know he said if you're a true Smallville fan, if you're a true Smallville fan, you know that season 4 took a really bad decline.
I don't remember exactly what season 4 was.
He hated the last episode because it dealt with like, oh, this stuff doesn't happen in Superman, so we have to get rid of it because it takes place like 10 years later or 20 years later.
Not in Smallville. It's not Smallville.
Or something happens like 20 or something happened. He said like something about 20 years later.
No, I don't know what that's about. But
like Lex Luthor's dad's not a thing. Kill him off. That's what he was saying.
Well, they killed Lex Luthor's dad off like pretty.
Then they killed it.
Like in the middle of the show.
Then they kill this other girl. Then they.
Yeah, in the very last episode, they do kill Tess Mercer, who's running the not Daily Bugle, the the place, that Daily Planet.
I was like, don't you mean Daily Bugle? Oh my god! Good lord!
Yeah, but that was a big death though. She was a big character after Lex went missing or died, but he did die apparently. But then they brought him back to life, and then he became the Lex Luthor we all know.
Yeah.
All right, but let's move on to the news, please.
I know we went on a full.
I know. I don't know what happened.
A full round Smallville.
Yeah. All right. So, a Gotham Knights movie is reportedly in early development at HBO Max.
Okay.
We have a Gotham Knights video game, a Gotham Knights TV show, and a Gotham Knights movie.
Good lord.
Kill me now.
Yes.
That's all I'm saying. This is too much Gotham Knights, please.
Honestly, and probably, I'll be honest, probably the best one out of the three probably will be the game.
I don't know. This movie is supposed to like live action Red Hood. Come on.
Yeah, I've seen Titans. This sucks.
Not that.
Red Hood. Live action Red Hood. Come on. I'm like, what about Titans? You're all like,
live action. Okay.
Ignore it. Come on.
I give up. I have no argument. But the one that I don't know much about this movie, but I do know Red Hood's supposed to be in it and Nightwing. I mean Robin, not Nightwing. Robin.
Robin. Okay, so and what Robin is this?
Don't know.
Don't know. Okay,
I assume cool. Maybe Tim Drake. I don't know.
I'll be down. I'll be down for Tim. Just no Damian.
You're not down for Damian?
I feel like nobody likes Damian.
Yeah, he's kind of annoying.
Unless you name something, but anyways. Okay. Well, I guess we'll have to watch it.
That's all I got for DC news, though.
Okay.
So I do have two pieces of gaming news, and whatever you have.
Yeah, I have a bit as well. Well, I do want to point out. I mean, we didn't get much DC news, but at least everything was pretty major, almost.
Yeah.
So that's good. But yes, go. You want to start with gaming news?
Yeah, I'll go and mention these two. So Gotham Knights had a release date revealed for October 25th of this year. We thought it would be in April, but I mean, obviously, I think I may have talked about this at some point. I looked back at my notes for the podcast, and I don't remember talking about the release date for Gotham Knights on here, but I thought I'd just talk about it again. We still know really nothing about the game other than like what we've seen and heard, but I expect to get a trailer maybe in the coming months.
Yeah, hopefully around E3. Apparently, it's remember a play test is going on or something, or possibly a beta is supposed to happen soon. I don't know. But I mean, that'd be pretty cool, and maybe we could do a stream of that if you guys would like it. Yeah,
and let's move on to the other Batman. Well, this is Arkham related, semi. The Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League. We already knew was being delayed, but we didn't know exactly till when. We knew it was till next year.
That was it.
But Sefton Hill officially announced that the game has been delayed until the spring of 2023 in order to deliver the game that the fans want and to polish the game, even though I thought they were already doing it to polish it. But
we care.
Is what it is.
Sorry, I'm not.
No, this is going to be the same thing with all the stuff. You're going to talk about that you hate this game, and then you're going to love this game.
I'm not going to like it.
Especially,
I'd rather pick Gotham Knights.
Especially when this is going to be co-op.
Well, I don't know. I've been seeing people talk, man. I feel everyone's saying this looks not as good as their previous work.
But you don't even like Arkham Knight, so.
Arkham, what are you talking about? Arkham Knight's not good. I mean,
exactly.
Gameplay wise, it's fantastic, but like story sucks in it.
Yeah, now we got Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League. We are getting the expansion of the Arkham universe with like the Justice League. Come on, you got Green Lantern, you got Flash, Wonder Woman, who's not a character you fight, I'm pretty sure, based on the trailers, and Superman, which will most likely be the final boss. Well, the second to last boss, because you got to fight Brainiac probably at the end. And again, the Justice League will probably help you fight Brainiac.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, it is cool seeing the extended world of it, but like, I don't care about the Suicide. I'm sorry.
Yes, you do. You love the Suicide Squad. The Suicide Squad movies have been so good.
Yeah, but it's not the same though. Because
basically the same characters.
No, Boomerang does. The only two characters is King Shark and Harley Quinn.
Yeah, and that's half of the group.
That's not half of the group.
Yeah, it is. There's only 4 Suicide Squad members in the game. I mean, that's half of the group. Harley Quinn.
Oh, I even like from the movie.
There's like 14 of them in the movie.
Yeah. I mean, put Peacemaker in there.
And then Deadshot. You can't go wrong with a Deadshot. And his gameplay looked great.
Well, who are you manning? Oh, because I probably asked this question a million times.
Deadshot.
Who are you manning? Deadshot?
Yes.
Okay. I might do Captain Boomerang.
And he looks like they gave him speedster abilities.
Yeah, which actually, I'll be honest, if that is true, I'm actually into that.
Well, it is when you see it in the trailer.
Well, I think it's
he like throws the boomerang and he can like speed after it.
Mm-hmm. Well, I think that's a better idea. I mean, because doesn't kind of boomerang, he just throws the boomerang. And that's kind of it.
Yeah. He also has some superpowered boomerangs.
Well, that's it. He doesn't really have any powers besides his boomerangs, right?
Yeah.
Having some mythical sometimes powers.
Yeah.
So I think that's actually a good idea to kind of compete with Flash a bit.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought it was a great idea.
Yeah. And there's a lot more stuff happening too. There's other characters probably going to choose Penguins in the game, and Amanda Waller. There's another guy, Gizmo. He's also in the Teen Titans cartoon. But I guess we'll see. But it's been delayed till the spring of next year, so going to be waiting for a little while. All right, and that's all I got for gaming news.
Yeah, well, I don't got much news. No, I have a decent amount. Here, hold up. Let me pull up the Twitter real quick, make sure anything does not go live real quick. Well, should I start with bad news or good news?
Send it off on a good note. We'll do bad news.
Okay, well, the bad news somewhat kind of has some good news to it. The bad news is the patch 2.3 for Marvel's Avengers has been delayed, but it has only been delayed for a week. So I'm not too mad about it. It's just a bit of polish.
You know why I'm mad? Because I don't like this game.
you just don't like it because
I'm so like bitter about this game.
Well, how do you
like it's not even funny. Like I don't like this game anymore because there's just like nothing.
You can't
to it
wait
anymore.
until there's no gaming news where I cannot talk about Marvel's Avengers now.
Yes, I hope this game should be releasing characters more often than it is. Why don't they have multiple groups working on multiple characters? Like split it up.
I don't know.
Why?
We are getting some Moon Knight stuff in it though.
How freaking banner! Yay!
It's not a banner.
Look, whatever it's called.
We're getting a power. We're getting an artifact, and it's called the Staff of Khonshu.
Oh well, cool. Where is my Winter Soldier?
Where's my roadmap? Where's
my roadmap?
No, well, yeah, where's my roadmap? I know.
Where is our roadmap?
Well, hope. Okay. Well, bright side is something we will get the first week of April. I feel it this time. I feel it because here's the thing: that patch is going to be out. They're going to get the other way, and they're like, okay, we can talk now. We will talk now. So,
Donde está el mapa vio?
What the heck does that mean?
Where is the roadmap?
Well, I don't think Spanish, Darian. So I don't know.
Or maybe la mapa vio.
C. Yes, there. Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I understand. You're paying. I understand your frustration.
I'm in Spanish class, so I can do it.
But oh crap! Oh, by the way, okay. So here's some other news. If you please tell me if y'all.
If you are Justice.
No, if you own a copy of Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy, you can go on the Marvel's Avengers page, and it should redeem 2 outfits for you. That would be Hawkeye and Black.
No, I did do that, and then I got off right after I got the outfits.
Yeah, so you just redeemed them and just left.
Yes, exactly. I didn't play
2 other outfits they have. They added Spider-Man's Avengers the Iron Spider suit from Avengers Infinity War. Let's see. I'm sorry. I'm looking here, just making sure I ain't missing nothing. Currently, every MCU cosmetic is 50% off. Challenge cards are discounted, and extended shipments are discounted as well.
Did want to point this out. The Oscars are tomorrow, so we're going to be getting see what Spider-Man No Way Home may win.
I thought it could be at Oscars due to them submitting the thing late.
I don't know. It still got nominated for stuff. And the Batman, we got to see what the Batman wins.
Spider-Man.
What are you saying? That's your
Sorry, I was talking about some guy posted a Sony's Spider-Man MCU thing, and it sucks. It looks awful.
Well,
anyways, what was I going to say? Well, anyway, that's all the news. That's
it.
Yeah.
What?
Ain't much.
I don't know how long we've been. I don't know how long we've been recording for.
We started around 11.
We did so. We're still sort of. We started a little past 11. I think it was like around 11, 15ish. So we still got some time here. Let's see. What do I want to do? I'm gonna quiz you.
You're gonna quiz me? No, we need to end this off.
No,
no, we need to record a thing afterwards.
We do, but also, I want this to at least go over 2 hours. Not 2 hours. At least go over an hour.
Oh my god, it would go.
Oh, it has gone over an hour, hasn't it?
Yes.
Let me look. Let me think. Hang on.
You started at like 11:45.
Oh, no, it's late. It's like 1 a.m. in the morning. Okay, guys.
Yes.
Don't.
Yes. We have to record right after this. So yes, no quiz me.
All right. Well, I guess we'll go ahead and get ready to end this off. Thank you all so much for joining us this week. If you like this, go check out our previous episodes. Go check out some Arkham Files episodes. We did episodes about the Joker, about Riddler, about Two-Face. I think that's it. And we're getting ready to do Mr. Freeze. Go check out the gaming stream that I did yesterday, Batman the Telltale series. And if you have any questions, comments, corrections, or concerns, you can contact me on Instagram at DarienH4404. That's DARIENH4404. Or on Facebook at the Comic Book Burrito _official page. Highly recommend that. That's where I do most of my posting. So definitely check that out. Also on Twitter at the CB Burrito, capital C, capital B, and Burrito.
You can contact me at Spider_Landed on Facebook, Instagram, or I don't know, possibly Twitter. I don't know. I feel like I'm about to leave. Oh god, we went on like a full rant the other day. Hey, but yeah, contact me there. Always available to talk. You also go on our official Instagram page at the Comic Book Burrito. You know, very it's more of a notification type deal. But me and Darren both recommend our Twitter and Facebook. Facebook.
Yeah. With that being said, I guess we're gonna go ahead and get ready to head out of here, guys. And we'll see you next time. Bye, guys.
See ya.
Excelsior!